Hey everybody, thank you so much for tuning in to watch Life's Magical Journey. I'm Life, and this is the safest space for us to learn, to grow, and just to share our experiences when it comes to our spiritual journey, our spiritual practices. So as you're watching the video, if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and consider subscribing to the channel. If you've been here a while, feel free, you already know, leave a comment, hit like, share the content, and just make yourself at home. In today's video, we are talking all about self-love and how self-love plays a huge role in how you're able to use the law of assumption deliberately. We all know that law of assumption states that anything we assume to be true is true, right? That is the path that we will take if we assume it to be so. What I want you to know about that truth is that it doesn't matter what you write on your journal. It doesn't matter what you write on that bay leaf before you burn it. It doesn't matter what you put on the little paper that you put the 2-cup method. Like, I know all the methods. I keep telling you guys that the method is not the magic. You are. And so when we talk about things like law of assumption, you might just think, oh, well, all I have to do is say this, and that about my life. All I have to do is write this in my journal. All I have to do. And that's partially true, but it's not the whole of it. So I want to just talk with you guys really candidly and openly about you. Because everything is about you. It's all about you. It's all about how you really and truly feel about yourself, about your life, the things that you're capable of. Who are you? Who are you at your core? That's what it's about. It's about what you truly believe and what you are giving permission to in your life. A lot of people practice saying, I'm broke. I can't afford this. I can't afford that. I suck at love. This car is broke down. I can't stand this house. My laptop sucks. It hates me. We practice saying these things, and that's what we're training our subconscious mind to believe, and guess what, to repeat to us. The more we say these things, the more we believe it, and we get more evidence of it, so of course we believe it even more. Guess what you could do if you loved yourself? Guess what you could do if you motivated and encouraged yourself towards greatness? Guess what you could do if you unconditionally cared for yourself and others? You could bring those assumptions, the assumptions that you are trying to write down on that paper and put on that bay leaf, those will become revealed to you because you will then align with it. We just talked about that in the gratitude video. All of this stuff is dependent on you. Everything. It depends on how much you feel worthy. It doesn't matter what you say to your friends. It doesn't matter what you say in public about yourself, what you put on Facebook or Instagram. None of that matters. It matters who you believe yourself to be. Who do you assume you are? Who do you think you are? Who do you feel that you are? How worthy do you feel about yourself, your accomplishments, your goals, your dreams, your desires? Where are you going? It's about what you feel. And if you don't love yourself, it's hard to feel worthy of all these things. It's hard to remember that you are peace, joy, and all things good. It's hard to remember that if you don't love yourself. So you might ask me, well, how do I practice self-love? How do I get there? I'm going to tell you how I got there. Take yourself out on dates. Take a bath in the middle of the day. This is what I do. So I'm just telling you guys like the things that make me happy. But these are just examples. So remember that you are the star. You are the main character of your own movie. You are the star of your own movie, right? So remember that when you're watching these different motivational videos and people are telling you, oh, do this, do that, do this, do that. Do what makes you happy. I would let myself take random baths in the middle of the day. If you've been a part of the Journey Gang for any amount of time, you know about me and my baths. That's one of the things that I like to do. I also like to give myself a pep talk. I will go look in the mirror right now and tell myself, like, you are amazing. You are beautiful inside out. You are healthy. You are wealthy. You have things going for yourself. You are a motivator. You are encouraging to others. You are living within your purpose. That's the type of motivation that I want to give myself on an everyday basis, because I'm that one. That's just one thing I use to keep myself in self-love mode, is to just straight up talk to myself in the mirror. Another thing I do, I just remind myself that everything is exactly as it should be. Everything is always working out for my good, because I am the point. All right, everything and anything. And that's why a lot of times, like in some spiritual groups, I see like some people will be like, I stubbed my toe, what does that mean? And a lot of other people are like, you clumsy, or they say something that's not spiritual necessarily, right? And it might be that they're just clumsy, but I think that everything can take on the meaning you give it. And so if you want it to mean that that was your sign to slow down in life because you have some huge things coming up ahead and you need to slow down so that you can see and feel when you're about to bump into something. If you want it to mean that instead of you just stubbed your toe, learn that from it. You are the interpreter of these vibrations. If you feel like, you know, that light turned yellow and then red faster than it usually does, and so that must mean whatever you feel that it means, that's exactly what it means, because you are the point. And everything in this universe revolves around you. And so once you begin to embrace that and you can fall in love with yourself like God loves you, then that is when things like your assumptions come to be. They are then realized by you. You're the point. You're special. You are everything. Literally. And it's okay. Me and Danielle just did that video on her channel, Fly Girls Manifesting, about being the main character. It's okay. And it's not to say, it's not about arrogance. It's not about you thinking you pretty. It's not about you thinking you fly. It's not about you thinking you got the best of this and that. It's not about that. It's about how you feel about you. And I promise you, it's okay to love yourself. It's okay to love yourself. It is your God-given right. Love yourself like God loves you, unconditionally. Because I know you feel that. I know you feel God's love. I know you feel, because we're the only ones who know our mistakes. Like truly, we know the negative thoughts we done had. We know the things we've thought about that we should not be thinking about. You know everything about you for real. And so you know that feeling of love that you still feel on this planet. That's unconditional love from God, from the universe, from your source, whatever you call it. That's unconditional love. And that when you connect with that, that is when you will continue to attract that. And you will continue to attract things, people, places, and opportunities that align with your assumptions. When you allow yourself to love yourself. All right. And guys, I could really rant on and on about self-love because it is that important. It's everything. It really is. And I want you to remember that if you don't remember anything else out of this video, I want you to repeat to yourself everything as it should be. Whether it feels like good or bad, I want you just to repeat that to yourself. Everything is as it should be. Everything's fine. I'm okay. I'm in love with me. And that is all that matters. Thank you guys so much for choosing to watch all the way to the end. I appreciate you. And as usual, I'll see you next time.